You're welcome to FUNNYMATH page. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the properties of triangles, which we begin with the basic one, that's the sum of the interior angles of a triangle. So let's begin. You have to know this property. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So these are the interior angles of, the triangle that we see here. These are the interior angles. Let's begin. So in the first one, we have this particular triangle where the interior angles are 45 degrees, 50 degrees, and that of x. So how do we find the value of x? Using the property that states that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So this is how it's going to be. So we have x plus 45 degrees plus 50 degrees. That should give me 180 degrees. So that's the property that I've stated here. So from here, it becomes an equation which we have to simplify to find the value of x. So we have to simplify 45 and 50. So we have x plus 45 plus 50 equal to 180 degrees. So we're going to subtract 95 from both sides so that we can find the value of x. So that's going to be, x plus 95 minus 95 equal to 180 degrees minus 95 degrees. So these two guys, they will just erase each other. So we have x equal to 180 degrees minus 95. And that's going to give us 85 degrees. So that's the value of x. So we have 85 degrees. So that's the value of x for the first one. Let's come to the second one. So that's the next diagram. We have to find the value of x in this one too. But this time the angles are binomials. It's the same approach that we are going to use here. So you just have to add the angles. So we have 2x, the first one, this one. So we have 2x plus 8. You can put in bracket plus the next angle is going to be x plus 31 and plus the next one 3x plus 15, and it should be equal to 180 degrees. So that's how I have to set up the whole equation. So I can just remove the brackets. When you multiply 1 by the terms here, we have 1 in front of all the brackets. So whenever you multiply 1 by this, we're going to get the same thing. So we're going to get 2x plus 8, plus x plus 31 plus 3x plus 15, equal to 180 degrees. So at this point, I have to collect like terms. We have some of them with x. So I'm going to attach, I'm going to, group like terms here. So this is what I'm going to do. So you can see that this 2x, x, 3x, they are all like terms. So that's going to be 2x plus x plus 3x. So all those guys are like terms. And let's take the other ones. So we have 8 and that of 31, 15, they are all like terms. So that's going to be plus 8 plus 31 plus 15, so equal to 180 degrees. So let's see, we've written all the terms. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have written everything. So now let's add them. 2x plus x plus 3x, 2x plus x is going to be 3x plus x. So that's going to give me, 6x, 6x, 8 plus 31, that's going to be 39, and 39 plus 15. So that will give me 54. So 54 equal to 180 degrees. So at this point, I have to subtract 54 from both sides, or I'll just take 54 to this side. So let me do it that way. So that's going to be 6x equal to 180 minus 54. Okay, so 180 minus 54, what are we going to get here? That will be 128. So we have 6x equal to 128. Okay, that's 128. So we have 6x equal to 128 here. What do we do next? You have to find the value of x. So you just have to divide through by 6. So we divide here by 6. This side. So that means x is equal to 21 degrees. So that's the value of x. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So this is the next diagram, very similar to the second question. So let's see how we're going to, solve this one. So let's take the first angle. I want to take this one first. So that's going to be, 3x plus 14. The next one is going to be 3x minus 12 plus 4x plus 18 equal to 180 degrees. So the sum of the interior angles of this triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So like we did in the second one, we're just going to remove the bracket. So we have 3x plus 14 plus 3x minus 12 plus 4x plus 18 equal to 180 degrees. So at this point, we have to collect like terms. 3x, this and that of this, they are like terms. So we have 3 times carrying the x, so we can group those guys. So that's going to be 3x plus another 3x plus 4x. So we come to the numbers. So we have 14, negative 12, and that of 18. So we have plus 14 minus 12 plus 18. So that's equal to 180 degrees. So let's simplify these guys. 3x plus 3x, that's going to be, 6x plus 4x. So we have 10x in this case. So we have 10x here. Let's come to this one. 14 minus 12 is going to be 2. And 2 plus 18 is going to be plus 20. Equal to 180 degrees. So what do we do next? We have to take 20 to the other side. So we get 10x equal to 180 degrees minus 20. Will give me 160, right? Okay. So what do we do next? We divide here by 10, here 2 by 10. So 10 goes into itself 1, goes here 1. 10 here 1, it goes into 160, 16 times. So that means that x is equal to 16 degrees. So that's the value of x. So that is how you're supposed to find the values of x in this. And we have used the angle property that states that the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees.